Being canvassed by the Honorable Milli, those of us that have been here long enough have a duty of care to those who are new. And it is not fair, Honorable Speaker, if you can protect me from that noise.
Order! Those members who are engaging in other national duties outside the House can leave quietly.
It is a member for Soy.
They can leave quietly. Those members, the Honorable Ngeleche, I know you are busy with some other parliamentary duties outside of the plenary. You may leave quietly so that the majority leader can be heard in silence.
Honorable Speaker, I was saying, and you've rightly put it, when the Honorable TJ attempted to take that route of discussing the conduct of a chair of a committee of the whole who is sitting in on behalf of the Speaker. But Honorable Speaker, during the committee of the whole, the Honorable Milli Odhiambo attempted to do the same, to not only discuss the conduct of the person, of the chairperson, but to throw epithets at the person who was chairing the committee of the whole. And I want to agree with Honorable Milli that the likes of the Honorable Njeri have a lot to learn from those of us who are older here, and therefore we must not leave it to pass. And we must Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Milli Odhiambo, allow the Speaker to listen to the majority leader. Well, if you have something to say, you will surely have your chance to do so. Let us debate and let us listen.
Honorable Speaker, I was saying because the chair of the committee at the time even tried to...
Honorable Milli, the Honorable Majority Leader is on a point of order. And I can assure you, you risk being declared disorderly.
Honorable Speaker, you will indulge the Honorable Milli for obvious reasons. You had her call the only Pauline Lenguris, the majority leader, and said you will notice as she walks out that she's really the majority. And Milli also danced on the floor of the House, only that we never liked her dance, because there was nothing majority in her dance. There was only minority in her dance. But Honorable Speaker, on a more serious issue, the issue of discussing the person of the chairperson of that of the Speaker, you cannot do that without bringing a substantive motion to the floor of the House. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, I wanted to beg you that you do find the Honorable Milli Odhiambo to have been completely out of order, so that those of us who are new in this House do not take it for granted that you can rise in your place, shout, throw epithets at the person of the Speaker, of the chairperson of a committee, even committees, departmental committees and our select committees when they are sitting. When a person, even a fellow member is chairing that committee, is doing that on behalf of the Speaker. And therefore need to carry ourselves with the dignity and respect that we demand to be given to us as honorable members of Parliament. If you want to be respected as a member, you must also respect that person who is chairing the House, either as a chairperson of the committee of the whole or as Speaker. Honorable Speaker, that is why you see many of us refrain ourselves from saying things that we would otherwise want to say to even fellow members, Honorable Speaker, including Milli Odhiambo, who is my very good friend. There are certain things I would have said about her, but I can never say them on record because I respect her as an honorable member, but I expect her to equally respect whoever is chairing the committee of the whole or whoever is chairing the House as a temporary Speaker, Honorable Speaker. And therefore want you to find that the Honorable Milli Odhiambo was grossly out of order. And may I also plead with Honorable Milli Odhiambo, Honorable Speaker, through you, to be a good example to fellow members, especially those who are new, so that we all learn and dignify this House. We cannot dignify the House by shouting. We don't dignify the House by being disorderly and defying what the Speaker is saying, Honorable Speaker. We dignify the House by being honorable members, Honorable Speaker, and I really want to beg that moving forward, even the Honorable Milli Odhiambo will allow the 20 years of experience that she has gained in this House to be a member in good standing even with fellow members, so that the member for Migori, the member for Busia, the member for Kirinyaga can learn from, Milli today is the grandmother of the House. She's the oldest female member of the house. She is the grandmother of the house. Honorable Keinan is the grandfather of the house today. But he carries himself with the dignity befitting a grandfather of the house. I therefore really want to beg the Honorable Milli. I know there are moments of humor, but also that should come with some dignity to the house and to herself as the grandmother of the house, or what is popularly called shosh in the parlance out there. And she is indeed the shosh of the house, but I want to beg her to also dignify that position of a ranking member of the house and the grandmother of the house. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Milli, you certainly don't need to raise on a point of order. You can be sure you have a right to respond, not as a matter of point of order. In fact, I was coming to you. Yeah, but give Honorable Milli the mic. Honorable Milli, would you be limited to confirming what the majority leader said? Because if it goes beyond that, then it would require much more than I would be permitted to do.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it becomes very difficult to confirm what the Speaker, the majority leader was saying, because he said so many things. He talked about another member being the majority leader, and that you will see it when she's walking out. And from where I sit, she is majority leader. You can see it when she's walking out, so I can confirm that. And secondly, he also mentioned, you know, that I'm the shosh of the house. No, I'm not the shosh of the house. I'm the dani of the house. And I'm very proudly the dani of the house. I'm not the shosh of the house. But you also mentioned...
Honorable Milli, what is shosh, dani, what are those?
Shosh.
Make the speaker understand your contribution. I know as a lawyer, sometimes you speak in Latin, but I've not met those in Latin.
Yes. My understanding is shosh is grandmother in Kikuyu. I am just clarifying that I am dani, which is grandmother in Luo. So I'm not shosh. I am grandmother in Luo. And dani is also a very fond word because I look like my grandmother, Aringo Meja Nyobiero, Nyamin Captain. So yes, I am dani of the house. I'm dani Nyobiero Meja Ringo.
Okay.
So I am okay.
I get you, Honorable Milli.
Of the house.
Honorable Milli.
But now, can I also confirm the other issue that he raised?
Please, Honorable Milli.
Yes.